Isn't it amazing how a little baking soda just changes the taste of the sugar entirely? Now I need to go wash this. Hello guys, welcome to Korean Bapsang. Today we'll be making Korean sugar candy called ppopgi, and we also call it Dalgona. It's a spongy or a honeycomb sugar candy that we grew up eating from street vendors. Remember whipped coffee internet craze last year? That coffee was named after this candy, Dalgona coffee. This candy came back to the global scene again thanks to the Korean Netflix series, you guessed it, Squid Game. Let's get started. You actually don't need any special equipment or tools to make this candy. I'm just using whatever I can find in my kitchen. Main thing is a ladle, stainless steel ladle, because this is going to be used to melt the sugar in. I like to use rubber spatula to scrape everything off. It's nice to have a press like this. This is my hot dog press, Swiss stuffed Korean pancake. If you don't have one of these, just find anything that has a flat round bottom and some cookie cutters. Okay, here's a long list of ingredients. Sugar and baking soda. We need 1.5 tablespoons sugar. And turn the heat to medium-low. You can start higher at medium, and once you start seeing sugar melting on the side, reduce it a little bit. Okay, ladle is heated and sugar started to melt, so I'm just gonna reduce the heat a little bit to medium-low. When you see the sugar melting on the sides, just start stirring. And it's important not to burn the sugar because it's gonna taste bitter and it's not gonna look as pretty. And also, I'm gonna start boiling this pot of water. It's really nice to have hot water to rinse off any leftover sugar in your ladle. When it starts to smoke, just raise a few inches above the heat because that means the heat is too strong. So you can control your heat like going up and down. There's a few lumps here that we're gonna melt. The ladle is hot enough, it will melt those remaining few lumps even away from the heat. The sugar is now all melted, so we're gonna add some baking soda. And then just stir vigorously. You can go back to the heat a little bit, but don't stay there too long because it will burn. Okay, this is done. I like to use spatula to dump it off to a surface here. You can simply use baking sheet or parchment paper. In between, this is when this boiling water is handy. It will melt the remaining candy from the ladle for the clean start next time. Now pressing it. Because we don't have a special tools, right press and things, it's very important to let this cool for about 15 to 20 seconds, depending on how hot your ladle was. And then just go in, press it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a few seconds. Nice. And then immediately stamp it with your cookie cutter. Ta-da! And let it cool for a few seconds. It doesn't take much for this to become brittle, so be careful, it will break. We're gonna do another one. It takes some time to melt the sugar, so it takes some patience. If your sugar is smoky, just give it a few seconds before you add your baking soda because it can really burn easily. Okay. And then press it If you don't wait long enough to cool it down, guess what happens? This sticks to the candy. Yeah, it's stuck. Okay, this time I'm going to use a stick, making a lollipop. Do it while it's still warm, like that. And I'm going to do a little heart here. Now, how cute is this? For us children, this was always an intense and competitive activity. Because if you save the shape, the pattern, without breaking it, then you will get rewarded with another one or get other toys for reward. Okay, I got that part right. And you eat this. That was so scary. I thought I was breaking it. And then people also use like a needle or toothpick to go around the sharp edges. So let me try it. Oh my goodness. Failed. Okay guys, this was so much fun. Now you try it. This will be a good activity for your child or children or the little kid in you. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and see you next time.